Nostalgia continues to reign supreme in Hollywood as studios continue to reboot, remake, or revive long-dead franchises. In some cases, like Blade Runner, a sequel had been long thought about but never come to fruition until decades later. This is the case with one of Eddie Murphy's most popular classics, Coming to America. With sequel talk happening off and on throughout the years, Coming to America 2 has finally arrived over 30 years later. Seeing the return of Eddie Murphy in the role of Prince Akeem Jafar of the fictional African nation of Zamunda, with most of the original cast returning, including Arsenio Hall, James Earl Jones, Sherry Headley, and John Amos, Coming to America shows the passing of the Kingdom of Zamunda from the rule of King Jaffa Jafar, played by James Earl Jones, to Prince Akeem. On his deathbed, King Jaffa informs Akeem that he has an illegitimate son conceived on Akeem's first visit to America during the events of the first movie. As all of Akeem's children, with Queen Lisa, again portrayed by Sherry Headley, are female, Akeem has no heir to the throne unless he promises his eldest daughter, Mika's, portrayed by Kiki Lane, hand in marriage to the son of General Izzy, played by Wesley Snipes, the military dictator of rival nation Nextdoria, whose sister Akeem rejected in the first film. If Akeem fails to consent to the marriage, General Izzy plans on having him assassinated, taking Zamunda by force. To prevent this, Akeem once again travels to America to retrieve his son Lavelle, played by Jermaine Fowler, much to the disapproval of his wife and Mika, who has longed to become the legitimate ruler of Zamunda, having been raised to do so. Directed by Craig Brewer, who directed Murphy in Dolomite Is My Name, Coming to America pays homage to the first film while also being its own story, set in the modern world. We get to see more of the nation of Zamunda and its culture as Lavelle is brought back to Africa with his mom, played by Leslie Jones, to be made Zamunda's king. As cultures clash, much of what made the first film funny is brought back. Coming to America does a terrific job of honoring past jokes and the first film's humor, while also adding more wit and commentary to current society. Honestly, the jokes I laughed hardest at were the ones I was shocked the film bothered to tackle. While many critics criticized the film for making light of woke topics, I found it refreshing that we could still laugh at some things and make fun of the absurdity of today's current climate. The film likewise has more heartfelt scenes than the original. Nothing revolutionary that will yank the heartstrings, but still solid moments that give pause to the narrative and allow characters some depth. Overall, Coming to America is a fine sequel for a film made over 30 years ago. It doesn't reinvent the wheel, but doesn't need to. It has plenty of faults and jokes that fall flat, but I never felt it ran a joke into the ground like the first film sometimes did, allowing for more variety in its humor. I give Coming to America 3 out of 4 stars.